shit. Well, there it goes. You're not supposed to swear right away. But
first 30 seconds, baby. Already a problem.
It's like trying to relearn how to set a podcast up.
Right.
It's like, what do these chords do?
It's been an ordeal for no reason. I love it.
It's fun though. Dude. It's fun. Welcome back to another episode of Miniboss.
Dude, the only podcast that like fulfills all of your weekly D vitamin needs.
But still, please go get some sun. Chet, what you been a fucking week, huh?
Dude, this has been a fun one. You too, man. You're getting ready to do the show, which we might mention at some point.
Oh yeah, just here. Shameless plugs. I mean,
that's what we do. We do shameless plugs and accept shameless plagues.
The way I look at it, it's like, why would I have put so much time into this show just to have like nobody see it? And like tickets,
I don't think it's gonna be a problem.
But like, no, like we're selling at a healthy amount. But like, yeah, like come see us. It's gonna be a fucking kick-ass show.
I'm excited. The pictures of you in makeup.
It's been so fun,
dude. You have never looked more red, and like delightfully demonic. Like, like I would like it would be a good hang if you do horns down.
I know the picture you're talking about, like where like it was the first time I ever had like the airbrushed makeup.
Oh, is that what they did?
It's like an alcohol base, which is like I was wondering why it smelled so familiar. I'm like.
Sorry,
but like he's like at first he was just like spraying my face, making me red, and he's like, okay, now you can breathe. I'm like, I've been breathing this entire time. You know, just oops. But,
sorry, I'm half pug.
But it was so just fun, just like having it. Like I've only ever acted in like traditional makeup. And so, like, as riffraff, I guess the melting face is a feature and not a bug.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Makeup at the end of the show, it's just like,
It looks great.
But, like, yeah, this stuff stayed on for, like, the entire night. But I have to, like, speed run, like, getting red fucking makeup all off my head in, like, maybe a minute and a half.
Shit.
So I'm going to have to, like, fucking speed run, just... I've been doing some research online, and like Pond's cold cream, I guess is what they use, but I'll use whatever I got. But yeah, check out Hometown Tickets. I'm in the show if you haven't caught on, but yeah, it's super fun. I play a fucking big demon dude, and my entire costume is like my shit that I
was about to say,
yeah.
Isn't it crazy that like you were method built for this role? Like one of the lines he has is literally trading a soul for a TV, and I'm like, that's my boy. Why wouldn't he do that? Like the fam is excited about it. We bought a table for the 9th, and I'm excited to see that.
Table's the way to go. I mean,
it was only 160 for 4+. So, $4.
No, yeah, because like I had bought a table, and it was like pretty early on when tickets went on right on sale, and she's like, "Oh, we sold a table, but it was you." I'm like, "Yeah, like my friends are gonna fucking see this show with shitty seats."
Oh, no, we don't do that with each other. The fun fact, guys, watching is we are a very supportive friend group. We go to everybody's shows. Like, all of us, homies short of Bennett, have been in... Yeah, homies support homies. I can't wait till Bennett finally gets in Chicago. That way we can see him wear Catherine Zeta-Jones's stuff on stage. That's the ultimate goal, and that will give us a perfect circle with the friend group. Unless Phil's willing to play Janet in the next Rocky Horror.
So we've been doing like the whole show all the way through for rehearsals now, and like it's just the memorization. Like we all know our lines, we know when to say them.
Tech rehearsals, because I don't know the difference between that and some of our viewers might not.
The problem is when you learn a show so piecemeal, and it's like today we're rehearsing scene 9. The other day was like we're rehearsing scenes 2, 3, 5, and then having to like place it like a Tetris. When you're like, wait, what scene is next? What props was like getting to the rhythm was like, okay, you bring this on, fucking you take this off, and it's like it's a lot to be like. Not only are you like having to remember lines, it's just like here's all my shit.
Oh yeah,
but
that's an interesting way to look at it. I never thought about it.
I have all the confidence in the world that's going to be a fucking amazing show, and it's so imaginative. Like I don't want to spoil anything, but like the final boss is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, I understand enough about it. I've seen a couple things I can look up, but or anybody could, but how they're gonna do the final boss is I am so excited to see it because they are very creative at Impact Theater Company, and like Andy's dad built a stage for Hedwig. Like they go above and beyond, and that stage they just sold at their last show. Like we don't need this, which means you can just do stuff. Plus you got Kara. And her mom did the props for the last show I did with Impact. And I've never seen a penis hat so comically perfect. Like, they are awesome, and I'm excited for the show, man. Like, Friday can't come soon enough. And I'm saying that as a dude that doesn't work.
I've been at the point where I get to ad-lib a little bit.
Oh, God. They're giving you this?
Instead of, like, making,
give the comedian time to do what he wants. This is going to be fun.
I get laughs.
You do.
Laughs are easy. I'm going for shock.
I want gasps.
But yeah, it's been super fun. I'm having a good time, dude. Fucking, it's been a week with work and everything just to have a night off and be like, yeah.
I do not know how you do it.
It's going to be it's going to be so fucking worth it. Show up.
I can't wait. And your first show's on Thursday or Friday?
Thursday.
Okay.
8th through the 11th.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
11th is like a matinee. And then it's like just like a traveling troupe.
Is it just the matinee on Thursday? You're not doing a double?
What's that?
You're not doing a double. You're just doing the matinee on not Thursday, the last day on the 11th.
Yeah, just the 2 p.m. show.
And that's the show where the representative from the ACLU is going to be there, correct?
I think that's Saturday.
Oh, Saturday? Oh, I hate that I'm missing that one. That's when I have to do Oshkosh's Funniest. There's my shameless plug for the day. But
you're doing yeah,
that's on the 10th. That's on the 10th.
Dude, that looks like a stacked roster of people.
Oh, dude, I am not expecting to place. By the way, I'm going to send a little bit of shade at Cody Heck really quick. Dude didn't make it to the finals of Madison's Funniest, but my boy, Brian DeCont, did. LeCont. He was the last guy that made it. That he didn't win, but he made the finals in it. So that was fucking awesome. And I'm like, man, let me go against Cody Heck. Like, dude, there was a little bit of a Jon Stewart level breaking of things last time. I discussed how dude said he was going to murder. I would sign up if I wanted to win. Like, that fucking...
It's always so competitive.
Dude, comedy shouldn't be competitive, but I want eyes. You know, like, I need stage time. Everybody, like, if you want to get better, the more you're on stage, you know, like, the better you get. I mean, you've got hundreds of hours on board. So, like, that's good for you. But this dude talking shit and then losing in the semifinals is funny as fuck. Hey, Cody, come at me. I'm not going to do a roast battle. I have a normal-sized penis. But, I'm going there. I like beefs. I can make them work. I've got a beef with Donnie Wahlberg. You know? It's fun. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm not anticipating any kind of success. But there are some good names. And then, here you go, Ben. The finals are going to be not hosted, but the headliner is going to be Josh Blue. So that'll be a fun show. I'll be at that show either way, but I expect to sit in the audience
I
on
feel like
that
this is
one.
how like rough and rowdy beefs start, like that.
I wouldn't fight
That
Cody
Barstool
Heck.
Sports
Not
boxing
traditionally.
where nobody knows how to fight.
Cody Heck's got me by about a foot taller, and I'm at 6 feet. He's got me by a foot and about 100 pounds. I have a lot of experience, but I'm good on that. Like, I'd rather just be better at the thing he thinks he's good at because he hasn't been writing lately. Cody, I love you, but let's go, dude. Like, we started together, and he watched me bomb. Like, it was fun. We've got a lot on each other. But, dude, I'm excited for your show. Like, that's going to be my palate cleanse before I have to go into comics hating on comics again.
Man, so happy it's going on. It's so creative. Fucking getting to like the tough points of like it's when you're like out on the stage, like you really kind of have to like put yourself out there, and like the stress like everyone has is just like when there's like a stumble and a line and it's like there's no like we'll like lean on each other, like hey, like even if like something like flubs, we roll with it, you know, we don't just fucking like
you are good at the bit. Me and you can ride the bit all the way around the world.
My just part is the funny part, and I just like it to be an exaggerated version of like myself.
I mean, you're literally wearing your own clothes for the show.
Yeah.
Your own axe too, right?
Yeah.
Or did they give you some other weird...
Well,
that might be a spoiler.
Well, because at first it was claws, and somebody made like these cool cardboard like gauntlet claws.
Charisma.
But I couldn't move my hands. Like I could do like this and like.
Did you need to move your hands? Okay.
You're gonna need use of your hands throughout an entire show, but so yeah,
I don't need my hands. I need other ones because of popcorn holes.
So yeah, just because like I made a barbarian costume like 10 years ago, I'm still using it in the show nowadays. So hey, creativity pays off.
Yeah, he wears it to every Pride event. Bear Matty.
Hell yeah, I do. Well, it's so nice having like a warm costume in October.
Well, I mean,
because it's like sometimes it's pretty cold and you can just like, hey, I'm set.
Dude, hell yeah. He's got a lot of cool, very Nosferatu level accoutrement for his body in this house. It's awesome.
So, what you been playing?
Dude, I've been writing and panicking, so I've got a lot of games under my belt right now. Still doing Skull. I already beat the game under the hardest Dark Mirror hard mode.
We know you're just like trying to figure out like that last like 0.9%.
I'm doing the secret boss, like, which is like on every level. So I made it to 5, beating the secret boss is hard as shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then you beat the secret boss right before the final DLC endgame boss, which isn't too bad, especially compared to the secret boss who you have to fight first and gives you a buff on top of it. Like, if you can take out the secret boss, like, you're good. And then it re-heals you and then sends you into the final fight with an extra buff that you get to choose. So, like, but the problem is we're talking a 2 health bar problem that can just fuck you up.
Like, the thing with like a games like that is like it's purely like potato chips where it's just like see the number go whoop.
Dude, I've been experimenting with builds. Like, I'm about to start just streaming it with no verbiage over it right now. Like, just because it's fun to do I've gotten myself to a point where I can beat it in under an hour easily without even thinking about it. Like, I beat the vanilla game in 38 minutes. Like, just playing. You know, because, you know, you do hard mode long enough. There are cool advantages in it, but... And then I also started the Mega Man Legacy Collection, Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection.
Yeah, those...
the GBA games.
Yeah, the RPGs. Like, you gotta move around on a grid.
Yeah, it's really well put together. It's a lot of fun, because I love the Mega Man games. Like, that's, like, my favorite series as a kid.
I never got super into them. Like, everyone, like... talks about like Mega Man X and
Best game ever.
Zero, and like I see the appeal,
Zero's,
but it just never really clicked for me.
Zero's really cool, like as a character. When they had the Mega Man Zero games, that was whatever. But like I always loved like X. Like when we played that together, I'm like, just give me the controller. Boom.
Oh yeah.
Here's the Hadouken. I can get it in an hour. Like it's because I played it on DOS originally. So like I'm familiar with all the different fucking pathways and everything. It's not a complicated game. Mega Man's supposed to be like comfort food. You know, like I can just sit there on these games. The music's always really good.
Yeah, if you know what to do, if you figured out the pattern of the game, then it's like, yeah.
It's a rush, and it's fun to watch. Like GDQ, which we have on that side right behind the camera. Like we keep it on mute. But watching like them do a marathon of Mega Man 1 through 6 in 2 hours is trippy and fun. Like, because they don't really do a lot of skips. They just know what the hell they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, not a whole lot of glitches. And you get some that are just like, and then we do 3 triple black flips into a wall.
Yeah.
And then you get to the credits, and yeah.
But this
Just
one,
honest man's game,
reimagines the all the bosses and Mega Man himself as like, and roll everybody like is different kind of like, it takes the base image and kind of warps it. Like remember when Looney Tunes did that like weird superhero sleek thing? Like, yeah,
or like the like Batman Beyond, like
that kind of thing.
Tunes from the future.
Exactly, that's what they did.
Mm-hmm.
Gutsman is my favorite. Literally looks exactly like you. Like Gutsman's in there. They do Mega Man pretty good. They've got some fun stuff going on, and I just want to power run through it because it gives you an option that does not disable trophies, that maxes out your Buster. Your Buster is your weak weapon in the game, and you can literally one-shot everything if you want to, just to like, rather than change like aspects of the series in the game, because it has a heavy amount of random encounters, which can suck if you can't just circle button, boom, kill everything. And I appreciate that as an older gamer because we're not in a rental period anymore.
Do they not have like save states or anything on it?
No save states, but you can save anywhere.
Okay.
Like, and not really worry about it. And then the Max Buster is something you can turn on and off. It doesn't affect trophies because you got to think about the people that have played the game before, are excited to get trophies for it, and are like, if I don't have to, like,
well, my thing
suffer through all this randomness, because the random encounter system and some of the puzzles are not user friendly at first. In the first game and a half, the second game has one thing that I am dreading. It's a series of jumping in and out of the net. It's what it is. But that's what I'm doing. Hey, Maddie, what you playing?
Well,
besides, you've been busy as shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even fucking with you.
My unsung hero is like my little, like, I've been playing my little guy, you know, my Retroid.
Yeah.
I was playing Wario World because I'm like, oh, it's a Wario game. I remember like renting it. It was like one of those weird
the Game Boy one or the
GameCube one.
Oh shit, yeah.
And it's so fucking weird. Like, just like you fight like a weird clown doll angel, huge giant thing. I don't know. Whole thing's fucked up. But I've accidentally started Wind Waker, Zelda.
Is it the HD or the standard?
Just the standard. Like, this is just
there's not a lot of difference, honestly. Like, the original was beautiful. Like,
oh, it still looks amazing. I accidentally, like, I've never like lost to the first boss of a Zelda before, but like I'm trying to like, so I've been playing like whenever I have time, like in like practice or, you know, get a scene off here or there, you know. There's a lot of like,
you got a couple
hurry
minutes.
Up and wait.
Oh god. Very familiar.
So now I'm sucked into that. So Wind Waker, gosh, I haven't played a lot of Smash lately. Like, I think I'm done.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I've been watching you play that for like 2 years now.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong.
At
like,
least.
probably like, if somebody asked me like what's your favorite game ever, I'm gonna say Smash Ultimate because it's like
Yeah.
the time invested. Like I like my cool little Castlevania dude. He's neat.
No, if you look at like his gaming history, you know where it's like played 100 hours. This one just like it gives him a better help link whenever he plays it. It's like, do you need anything? You good?
But like
You only have Belmonts and Bowser. We're worried.
the I only get enjoyment out of like playing like the online tournament mode. That like,
No,
never
that's
really
it.
comes around very often. But
You still win shit. Like it's weird. They must have so many weird like
there's still so many like
trophies.
sweaty tryhards.
Yeah.
Like playing degenerately because like people would rather see like their score go up than actually play like a fun game, you know.
That's annoying.
Just super degenerate. So I'm like, yeah, I have my fun. Thank you, Smash Brothers. You were amazing.
Maybe y'all should put another one out or something. Keep Maddie in.
Eric, no one can afford to game anymore.
It'll only be $8,000, Maddie. It's fine.
My God. So fucking Xbox.
Probably.
A little bit of gaming news for you. Xbox.
Gaming news. There we go.
That's pretty good.
I know, you're welcome.
Fucking just comes out and says like, hey, we're gonna raise the price of all of our consoles like $80 to $100.
Which is about 25 to 33%.
Like it used to be like if your system was out for 5 years, the price went down. You know?
Yeah.
And the weird thing is, like, Xbox is trying to move away from consoles of just like, oh, everything's an Xbox. And it's like, why am I?
Really? Because I went to the Lion's Den down the street, and none of their sex toys are also an Xbox. And if I need anything from there, you have to buy it now. But is this an Xbox? No, that's a
Oh, is that
furry
that game with the butterfly?
Yeah. Is this an Xbox? No, that's a butt plug for blue collar workers. It's it's like a helmet.
But like the weird thing is, especially like I think like PlayStation upped their price with their like PS5 Pro, you know, with the whole like Nintendo Switch 2 shit going on, and now like everything's going up. They even said like, hey, all of our games like come the holidays are gonna be $80. I remember when $70 was like everyone's like, well, you're paying for a premium game, and then it's just like, well, what's $10 more? No, it's $80. Holy shit, no thanks.
Well, if you think about it, because like the first one to jump on, the one I hear the most about is EA. Fuckers. Like they don't do a lot with their games and have have more annual releases than anybody else, because EA is responsible for pretty much every sports game that exists. Short of the one that I wanted to like, Blood Bowl, not good, in my opinion. But it gives you all the features of these sports games for online, but doesn't allow for a fun solo experience. But yeah, it's bad, but I look forward to what the indie developers are going to do.
You know what? I have a theory. A lot of these high game prices are just there to get you to sign up for their subscription passes. Like Game Pass.
Oh, wait. Who else was an EA game? Oh, yeah. Dragon Age. That went on sale for free less than 4 months after its release.
To PS
Yep.
Plus.
On the PS Plus, yeah. So, yeah, these guys are just grasping at fucking change, and it's annoying. And our indie boys are stepping up, girls. Everybody's stepping up. All those good indie people.
It's been nothing, like, ever since, like, the whole, like, the Switch 2 might be more expensive. And, like, everyone's just hopping on that, like, bandwagon of just, like, despair. And it's just like, shit, fucking, are we barreling towards the next video game crash?
I think we are. What was the...
Nobody can afford...
What was the term you said they were using?
This is an emperor's...
It's a luxury hobby?
Yeah, it was called, like, a luxury hobby.
That's fucking stupid, dude. It's no different of a release than a book.
Yeah, it's
you know,
owning
like
a yacht.
is reading a luxury hobby? Like, dude, this is an escape thing, and if you're gonna fuck the world economy up, let me have Wario World 3. Give me shit affordable if you want me to not pay attention to the bullshit going on.
Oh yeah, that's why I've been.
Don't call it a luxury hobby, motherfucker. You own a yacht and want to call it a luxury hobby? You can eat all of the dicks. Like, oh, I hate that shit. Like, gaming needs to. We were already paying $60 for Game Boy games back in the 80s and 90s, and like, we accepted the status quo for what it was. You know,
Cue the fucking French Revolution music.
Can you hear the people game? Yeah, that's like, right. Oh, we're going all the way, dude. But no, yeah, the way you put it, I'm like, man, fuck these people,
dude. It's frustrating just being like priced out of your hobby, and this like that's why like with
got priced out of meth again, the other week.
That Claire Obscure game, man, fucking an artistic game coming
million sold. Mostly because you propped it up.
Like 50, yeah. Because
as far as I care,
the word. I haven't even played it yet, but
they were at 500 last week when you brought it up. Now they're at 1 million.
I think it's funny that people are calling it a French JRPG,
an FRPG.
Yeah, a FRPG. Now there's got to get some.
One of us farted.
Got some good news in here somewhere, right?
Yeah. New on Pornhub. Just kidding. It's our script. Angry steps. No, go ahead.
That's so vile.
I'm writing right now. This is writer brain, Eric. It's annoying.
So I remember, when the show, it takes place in the 90s. There's a joke about how fast 56K internet is.
Oh, God.
I remember when Charter was just like putting out like broadband, and their commercial was just like a guy, and he's like surfing the internet, and he receives a pop-up, and it just says, "You have seen every webpage on the internet." I just remember my dad saying, "That man has seen some vile shit."
Oh my God.
Imagine you have seen every single page.
Dude,
on the internet.
Your dad just sounds like the coolest motherfucker. It would have to be. The internet is covered in some grime, man. There are Angel Fire websites that you can use the Wayback Machine on, and it will destroy your sense of self.
That, like, my MySpace, my
did you have like
GeoCities page? All that shit was just like, like I was able to like avoid having the most embarrassing parts of like young adulthood recorded on.
I don't know, dude. If I can find a way to find my old AOL profile, I had some cringe on that shit. Like, because it gives you like a little profile screen of like your name, your hobbies, education. And I remember my cousin posted on his, and then I stole it because I was just a kid and he was older than me. And it was like, this stupid education system. And it's like, you're obviously in high school. Like, I was in middle school, put the same thing on there. And I look back on it, like, I way backed it to see if it was still there. I'm like, oh my God. There's a reason I was a virgin until I was like 18. Like, I was out of high school. You had to not know me to want to sleep with me at that point.
I was glad that I was able to at least like download the pictures from my old band that I had on MySpace, Turbonius Incorporated.
That would be a great ska band.
And there's like this picture of me when I was like 17, and I was in a toga playing like my shitty guitar, like doing like a pose like this, like like Bret Michaels. Oh, okay. And I have like the fucking thickest bed of chest hair for a 17-year-old with a soul patch.
You had a soul patch,
dude. Fucking soul patch and sideburns. I look like I was like, I'm in the Spin Doctors.
I was always envious of in the South, we didn't have a lot of people that grew facial hair in high school. We had one dude, I'm glad his name was so fucking hippie that I can remember it. Dude, his name was Tree. And guy was 6'7" in middle school and had a full beard. Like, I was worried he was a cop, but I had no reason to worry because I was a nerd. Like,
dude, there was.
I was like,
I remember.
I was older than him.
I remember in 6th grade. 6th grade, there was this dude named Ruben. And
Parkway High
Ruben
School.
had a mustache, man. In 6th grade. Like, we didn't even ask if he was like held back or whatever. Like, maybe like a year top, but he was like fucking tall and like just like, yeah, it was still wispy because it was like, you know, but like it was like thick fucking wisp, dude.
Like, okay.
My mom one time was like, what is that kid, 40? Like, damn, Mom.
Lori throws shade, and I love
Ruben
to see
rocked
it.
though. We talked about Final Fantasy a lot.
Oh, so he was cool.
Oh yeah, Ruben rocked.
He stole Cyan's mustache. I love it. Dude.
And also fucking I hope to achieve like old man status of not giving a shit about what you talk about.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently like there's like a Comic-Con or some shit going on in Naples.
Yeah, Florida?
Yes.
Okay.
And
Shout out.
the creator of Dragon Quest was like doing an interview.
Oh!
And let slip that there's probably like a Chrono Trigger remake going on.
Oh my god. Fucking please.
And I mean, everyone's just like, dude, the fact that there's so many like the worst kept secrets in games, I'm like, are people just kind of like
we've been
their shit like Oblivion?
We've been hearing about a Chrono Trigger remake, and there were people that tried to do it in Unreal back in 2004. Like, now's the time to drop
the
that
viral marketing tactic.
Yeah,
but
I mean, I still came when I saw that video. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
But yeah, fucking you. I just we really getting Chrono Trigger remake before GTA 6.
Oh, you're getting Chrono Triggered right
fucking,
now? No, we're gonna have Chrono Trigger 6 before
hold
GTA.
Hold on, fucking the fact that so many fucking games were like kind of tiptoeing around the fact that GTA was gonna come out in the fall, right?
Yeah.
They were holding up their releases like, when do we release? What do we release? You know, everyone's expecting GTA 6 to be like the first $100 video game. You know,
I might pay that though.
I don't care enough
for GTA 6, but I would wait. I wouldn't pre-order. I would not pre-order.
But the fact that they were just like, hey, we're sorry. We know how much like you guys are waiting and expecting of us, and it really humbles us, but we're going to delay until May of next year. So like in 1 year's time. For a game that's been like teased in development for like 13 years, or like it's been 13 years since the last game came out.
Shit.
Dude, I was having this weird thought where like,
fuck,
some of these people that I'm in the play with, man, fucking, they were like 3 when Skyrim came out.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
You got a couple like 16s in your group, I think, or something like that. I don't pay attention for obvious reasons. But dude, you ever mapped out?
You know which sign each of them are?
No, I am not even trying to be acknowledged. But dude, I thought it out. GTA 1, 2, and 3 were all, well, yeah, they were all PS1, right? Except, well, 3 was 2. 3 was on PS2. 1 and 2, you used to be able to buy in a greatest hits CD case for the OG PS. This came out when I was in high school.
Down?
Yeah, the top down ones was 1 and 2. 3 came out, and then about I'm easily fact checkable, but I estimated about right. But the
Everyone
difference
in the
between
comments, tell him how wrong he is right now.
And then like and subscribe if you really want to give it to me.
Smash that.
Smash that like button, chocolate starfish. The only time red hats were acceptable. Anyway, but you had 3, and then Vice City came like within 2 years of 3, and then I graduated high school the year Vice City came out. That was 03. And then Grand Theft Auto 4 came out 3 years after that while I was in the Army. I finished enlistment. So it was 4 years. And then 5 came 5 years after.
I have a fun San Andreas story.
We need... Oh, dude, I forgot. Yeah, they used to crank them out.
So I used to... When I moved to LA for a little bit. For a little bit, I lived in Los Angeles.
This would have been 06, 07, 08. That realm, yeah.
Yeah, like 2012.
Same thing.
12 to 13.
As far as we care.
And I moved into this place, and all of a sudden, like, I get home, and there's just, like, a, like, delivery box. And I open it up, and it's, like, a shoe box. And it's, like, from the prison. Like, a prison. We opened it up, and it was, like, a tank top, a hair pick, dude, I'm not making this up, and fucking a copy of GTA San Andreas on PS2. And I'm just like, this is the wildest shit I've ever. Just like, what's in this box?
Were you rocking CJ for a while? You were at a problem
I didn't even have
with
a PS2 at the time, I don't think.
Big Smoke in the back of your head for a while.
Fucking, that's another thing. The memes of CJ coming back, like GTA, like Rockstar saying, "Ah, shit, here we go again." And like people were just like, "Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it gets delayed again." Like, this thing is gonna disappoint people. Like, everyone's hyping it up as like the next coming of Jesus, and like if it just like fucking sucks, people are gonna fucking riot. This is how fucking the revolution starts. Rise up, gamers!
Just a little reminder for people, like, to really put a telescope to this thing. GTA 5 came out when Lindsay Lohan was still super relevant. Because they did a mock of her on the thing, and Brian did the art for 5. So, like, it's really cool to think about that the blonde in the original GTA 5 like label, the cover, yeah, that was supposed to be Lindsay Lohan.
No way.
Yeah, dude. It's been so long that she's been out of relevance for a decade.
She done
between the next day.
She done got freaky forever.
Well, I hope she's doing well though. Shout out Lindsay Lohan.
Hey man, fucking.
And her favorite screen partner, Danny Trejo. Machete. That's still my favorite movie.
Shout out Danny Trejo.
I will always, dude. I'm gonna go see him soon. I'm going to a thing in Chicago. It's also so that I can finally approach Joe Dante about Gremlins. He's
Where did the Gremlins go?
Absolutely. That's worth linking on this, but yeah, Joe Dante, Danny Trejo. There's going to be a big fest. If you want to get a ticket with me, that's cool. Because I'm just going to drive down to Chicago. Well, barely there. And then just train in and out. And it gives me an opportunity at Sam Raimi, Joe Dante, and to confess my love to Danny Trejo.
Might be able to have like a wild John Carpenter side, like Bigfoot.
Oh, dude. John Carpenter. Oh, yeah. My other favorite Danny Trejo. No, it wasn't Vampires. It wasn't a John Carpenter movie. It was Dusk Till Dawn. Yeah.
Tarantino.
You know how I fuck those little things up. That was Tarantino's never done me wrong yet. If he wants to go the way of Wahlberg, that's on him.
You ever watch?
That would have ruined Bar Rescue. Like, we got Quentin Tarantino here. Fuck.
There was like a really fun like that Two Bears show.
Yeah.
And Tom Segura had Quentin Tarantino on. Quentin Tarantino sent him his book. Tom didn't get past like chapter 1.
Dude, Quentin's fucked up, man.
And so like when Quentin found out, it was like Dude, just Tom getting so caught off because
Dude, one of my favorite throwaway jokes is literally based on like a rumor about Quentin Tarantino. It's the if I was a furry, I'd be a landmine because one bare foot on top of me and I explode all over the place. Is because I'm pretty sure that dude is obsessed with Uma Thurman's feet.
Yeah.
Never seen him. Which I'm fine with, but I don't think Quentin was. I think he has. Shout out Uma Thurman. We love you almost as much as Danny Trejo.
You're up there.
You're up there. And also one of my favorite Fall Out Boy songs. So
we should just like rank reoccurring Tarantino actors.
Oh, dude, I think that's a good bit that we could just ride.
People are dying to know.
Yeah, well, probably.
Every week we pick a game from the NSO. the wheel of
I
NSO.
turned mine off. If that picked up, dude, I'm excited
about it. Thank you. I can't wait to see that on film. Like, I literally mute the mic to do it. Our farts are unmuted.
Man, so
we need
during practice, there's like a long run where like I just have to hide out backstage. And one thing, like after doing Rocky Horror and that like giant Prairie View theater stage, going back to the Thelma where it's like
you have no room.
They built onto the stage. It's impressive, but
that is my place of business. But he's there more often than I.
was hanging out backstage. Sad scenes going on. Sad scenes. Sad scenes. Me and the wooden wings. Family Guy fart. Like it just didn't stop. It like lowered in pitch and just like me, you know.
And I love your fart jokes.
I couldn't help but just laugh.
From backstage.
Sad scene. Fart.
My God. Life is good. So the wheel of NSO.
So last week, we got Mock Rider.
Yeah.
And we played it.
Hey, yep.
And it took us so long to figure out like a simple two button game. It was just like, what are we doing here? Like it's like Mad Max.
Mm-hmm.
If it was like V1 racing, like pole position, like me.
They tried really hard.
Where you get like a gun, you can blow shit up.
You also have a active rear view mirror up top that they expect you to look at. And that sucked because it took like our best runs were me staring at the top part, Maddie paying attention to the road, and then going like, I'm going to tell you left. And I mean, go to the left because like in the rear view, it was opposite of what it would normally look like. So I had to be like, go to the left. That way this guy passes you on the right. It was, I mean, there was a point where he achieved the glow and I was able to shut up for a minute and then we made it through. We made it through all of the modes at least one time.
Well, it's one of those things where, it's like Donkey Kong. Like there's no like end. It just keeps going and going and going. And like you might like get a cool like picture of like your guy like The other notable thing is, so this was an NES launch game.
Really?
Hold on.
Oh my God. Do not be I mean, that's highly impressive for a launch game if you
Editing? What's editing?
And we're back!
Like I said at the beginning, it's like every week I have to
There's a new problem. There's
We
always
figure
stuff
out
to learn.
how this shit works.
Like, why isn't the green thing being thing?
All right, so Mock Rider. It's like a Mad Max game. It's like
The only person that can save us is the Mock Rider.
Well, here's the thing. I think it's like also like Nintendo's like least creative game.
Yeah,
Like, they had like made like
it felt like Road Rash from the
exactly.
yeah.
And it was just like, hey, like you're just racing along, and there's people you can blast and have fun.
There's 4 modes. Most of the settings are about the same. No real interesting mechanics.
The music for it is like chaotic as shit.
Yeah,
It was fucking really frantic. Just like it conveyed how fast you were going, because it was like hard to control.
it felt like you
well, with
were
that
not having
back
a good
mirror
time.
and everything's just like rear-ending you and just blowing you up, and it's like game over. And
You-
it's like,
yeah.
oh, okay.
Having Maddie be like, "Why did I just die?" And then I had to start looking at the top part, and then it's got the rear view going on over there, and it's like, "Oh, we need a whole ass human. We need 4 eyes for this game to be effective, unless we do that last mode, which
It's like,
doesn't involve anything
like
there."
rally car racing, where like one guy drives and the other guy's like right,
Yeah,
straight,
dude.
curves.
Yeah, you shouldn't need a spotter or like a navigator, but I see what they were trying to do. If they would have followed it up with a good SNES counter to the flaws, it would have been a good series going forward that they could have molded into something else.
Yeah, I
But-
think that was it. No sequels, nothing like that. I mean, there's Easter eggs in Mario Kart, but yeah.
I mean, other than that, I can say thank you for not making another one.
There's a arcade version of Mock Rider that Nintendo made, and in that one, you go like more and more like blocks show up of the sprite, and you find out that Mock Rider is a woman.
Of course. Oh my god. Oh, they pulled a Samus.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if
It's already been done. Because
Who knows?
Metroid was also a launch title, I believe. The original.
I don't know. I have to look that up.
I
feel
was
like
barely alive
like
when that shit
Nintendo's-
came
yeah.
out. Yeah.
back when you could fix things by blowing in them and hitting them.
I mean, the first Mega Man game was about a year before I was born, so.
Well, let's see what the wheel has in store.
Are we
for
about
us
to
this time. I hope
spin
it's something cool.
that
Oh,
wheel?
here we go. There we go. That went on now.
Sounds like my left knee.
It's so satisfying. Mighty Bomb Jack.
This is going to be a fun one. I don't know anything about it, but I do be jacking.
Mighty Jack Bombs.
Move the controller up and down.
Dude, fucking.
It's a NES. Man, we've been getting a lot of. We forget there was a lot of litter in NES. There was a lot of
There's so many
garbage.
just like weird games that it's like, all right, well, I guess.
Except for
check it
Rygar. Rygar, I can't wait for us to get Rygar. But I know nothing about it. I've just watched playthroughs in it. It's cool. But yeah, we're about to jack with Mighty Bombs. I don't know anything about this title. Got any last minute notes or advice or?
Yeah, buy tickets to the show. Show up. Have a great
And
time.
it's from the when
Hey.
to the 11th?
8th, the 11th. And also, if you're listening at this point, A, thanks for sticking around for the technical difficulties, because I ain't gonna fucking edit this shit. I don't know how to do it.
Dude, yeah.
And fucking just like leave us a compliment in the fucking.
We're having
the
one of
comments, 'cause
those
we could use
springs. We need the
Say we
thing.
look nice.
I don't have a job and he's too busy. We have issues that are very, very diametrically opposed, but need the validation.
I'll leave you on this one. The last anecdote. A lot of people ask me if I went to UW Oshkosh.
Yeah.
So I'm like, no, but I
He
just wear
studied eating that at no
I just wear it because it makes me look educated.
dude. I'm gonna
All
start
right.
wearing high school t-shirts out.
Jesus.
Well, dude, that's the only way to be friends with the cops. Because then you got to really riz that shit. Play the exit, please.